Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are shooting episode 4 of the Millennial Classroom. Today's topic, as you've already seen it, is how small we really are. I promise you, stay around till the end of the video, you're gonna like it, and if you do like it, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, there are tons of information on the internet that will tell you and that will prove to you how small we really are, but here goes my attempt at it, right? So let's take a few basic things into perspective before we start with this video to try and understand how small we are. As a human being, I know we have imagined, I know we have thought of this a lot, but let's try this perspective. Now let's just say we are here, this is the planet Earth, and let's put the moon somewhere around here. In kilometers wise, the difference between the Earth and the moon is somewhere close to 386,600 kilometers away, which means if you had to drive to the moon, which obviously you won't, but if you had to drive to the moon, you take a total of 160 days to reach the moon if you drive at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour constantly. That's how far the moon is. Now let's take the sun into the consideration. Let's keep the sun somewhere here. This is just for graphical representation. Don't bombard me with facts about the positions of what is where. Let's say the distance between Earth to the sun is this, and we measure the distance between the Earth and the sun with the unit called astronomical unit, okay? And the furthest object created by mankind is the Voyager 1, which is, let's say, here. Now again, do not take the graphical representation very seriously, but if the Voyager 1 is at a certain distance from the Earth, what they say is that is about 138 astronomical units away from the Earth. And how the Earth looks from that Voyager is absolutely stunning. I'm sure we've seen this before. That small tiny bit of dust, or that dot in this entire universe, is us. Now that single dot has had human population, I'm talking just about human population, for about 7 million years now. Humans have stayed around for about 7 million years. In those 7 million years, we have had about 108 billion people who have ever lived. That is the total population of humankind till date. In that 108 billion people, as of today, we see about 7.8 billion people living on this planet Earth, divided obviously between 7 continents, and then the continents are separated into 195 or 196 countries. I'm not fully sure, but it's one of them. From the 195 or 196 countries, you are obviously in one of these countries, within which we have states. Now each country has so many states. Under the states, there are so many cities. Within that city lies one particular area. Now in that area itself, we have thousands of people, and you and me are staying in either one of the flats or the independent houses in that particular main, in that particular cross or street. In that particular building is your house, in that house is your room, and that is your place of stay. Saying all this makes me breathless, because as I'm saying this, I'm realizing the fact that we got a huge chance to be here. Let's remind ourselves today that this is merely a chance. This is merely a chance to experience whatever there is. Let's quickly come in, experience whatever there is, and when it's time to go, let's go happily. Let's not fear what the future is. Let's not fear what's gonna come tomorrow. Let's do what our heart wants. There is no regret. Once you leave, there is no regret. Once you leave, your time is up and there's nothing else. Let's not overthink. Let's not analyze what's gonna happen. what your heart really wants, what your personality really wants, do it. Let's forget hate. The only thing that hate is going to give us is it's going to delay us from the successes that are lined up for us. Think of all the times that you have traveled across this planet. It will remind you about how small you really are. Once this COVID-19 situation is done, once we are out there, once we are safe, this is the time to realize that this is a chance that we don't want to miss. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, and as I said, subscribe to the channel.